So I made a 3 videos within the last hour, and they are shorts that I put on YouTube. I think the first one's 4 seconds, the second one is 5 or 6 seconds, and the last one is 7 seconds. The first one is called My Past Is Not My Future, and it has a voiceover on it. It has a voiceover on it saying the same thing. So in the video, I'm saying my past is not my future. Over the video, there's a voiceover that says, after that, no, before it. The voiceover is before my past is not my future. Then the video version of me is saying my past is not my future, and then the voiceover says Indoje. So it is a kind of teaching how it's my inner voice, then me following that. So my higher self, and then myself repeating after myself. So it's sort of like affirmation, or what is it called? Supporting the other, or reinforce. And so, is it reinforcement? It's more affirmation. It's more like that, and it's also programming. I consider it kind of programming. And this was just an example. Those 3 videos are just an example of thoughts that I've had for years, but I felt a need to express in that moment. I was at the doctor's office just doing a follow-up and just waiting for him to come out, and then just around the area, SNAC is Sacramento Native American Health Center in Florin, and now I'm at the station, Florin Station. I'm just waiting for the trolley or the light rail back. So anyways, that's what the first video shows. And then since the voiceover says Indoji, the voiceover is the steadiness. The voice in the video is the follower. Then the second video, I think, is called it's called Present. I think I named it Present with a line, Past, Future, or Future, Past. And I think it's saying the present is future's past. So in that video, it's saying it together, whatever the phrase is. It's saying it together, and then the voiceover says Indoje, and then the video me says Indoje. So it's still me following. It's me keeping up, or being in sync, or trying to, right? And this is soul vibration stuff. This is how I learn, or how I learned, and how I build things. So syncing up, and then still following with the thankfulness, with the love unites us, with the divine love unites us, with the of God first. That's the order, so the voiceover, it's a play on, the voiceover, the voice of God, in theater or in film. That's kind of what happens. So it's a joke too. Okay, anyways, in the last video, I think is called Free Futures, and it has it says my future is not my past. So it's an inverse, kind of an inverse of the first video. Not exactly an inverse, but because the words are, anyways, it's phrase wise, yeah. So my future is not my past. And then in the voiceover, so in the video, it says in the video, my future is not my past. Then after that is the voiceover, my future is not my past, in Doje. And so that is saying, like, I've got it. And then my inner self or higher self is reinforcing that with the love in Doje too. So it's really nice. And that's the Trinity today, the trio, the me, myself, and I. And this is the explanation and the behind the scenes of what I meant at the time that I was recording it. And this is still within the first hour and 10 minutes. So it's also showing how fast I work. I've been doing this for years. Today is the 9th of August, 2024. It's like a week and a day past my 5-year anniversary for painting. And I'm just doing my thing. I have all my doctor's appointments lined up. I've been doing blood work. I've been resting because I've needed rest. And dealing with the realities of the people at the shelter, and also my internal growth, and just my hope, and just, portal, the AA portal was yesterday. And I spent a lot of time in the physical with dealing with people, and apparently I woke up this morning that I was guiding people through. On the surface, I was dealing with people who are it's just regular drama of the shelter, being in a shelter. It's not, it wasn't bad. It's just, you see people who are sick, you see people who are in drugs, you see people who are in pain, you see people who are in denial, you see people who are going to work and doing their thing and wanting to go to work, you see people relaxing, you see people's birthdays coming, you see people, the food changing, people complaining about the food, people bringing in food for other people to have, and then people being exited. 2 people got exited this week. Cameron is one of them. And apparently they walked out, or she walked out, and then the thing today, it was like a couple days ago, I just found out last night, the thing today was that she went to another facility. So it's just, I'm glad. And then dealing with, like, not being on the street team. This was the first week that I wasn't on it, and so it's feeling good. I get to use this energy somewhere else, and so it's just one of those things that was supposed to be supportive, and it was supportive for what it was, but it also became stressful. And the moment that it became stressful, or the moment that the stress was too much, where I'm literally told to my face that I bring no value to the meetings if I'm not actually volunteering, picking up trash when that's something. Anyways, I've gone into that in another thing, but to hear it to my face twice, of course I'm not going to bring my energy to anything of that. So, that was that. So I feel good about that. But yeah, I just want to give a behind the scenes of how the autobiomythography is going, the intensity, just and also, obviously always is the connection. But today, with the 3 videos and being published, it feels like, I was gonna say giving birth, but not. But those thoughts have been in my head. It's how I've lived for a long time. But it's published now, and it was so simple. And I mean, at the most, in the videos, like this video is longer, where it's 7 minutes, yikes. But the seconds of putting it out there, are what's the finished results, are less than 15 seconds, and that's brilliant to me. So